What's happening, you guys? Today is Monday, the 23rd of October. It is 14:10 local time, or 2:10 in the afternoon. We are just north of Yerington, Nevada. We're going to be picking up a reload here in town. Should be an onion load. I've been here once before. Again, I forgot to look at when it was that I was here, but probably at least a good few years ago. The shipper will actually be right here on, we're on US 95 alternate, heading southbound. And you can see from my map where we're at in relation to Reno and Carson City. To help you, again, the north flag facing down, so north is behind us or down on the screen, and south will be up. Alright, so, so we're going to be picking up here. Dead headed over from the Costco distribution center in Tracy, California. And last time I came here, I deadheaded from the Walmart DC over here in Sparks or McCarran, whichever you prefer to call it. Much shorter trip. It's only like about 50 miles from there. In fact, I stopped in at the 19 truck stop over there, that brand new 19 there on USA Parkway, right by Interstate 80. And not a bad little place. Had a nice little backing challenge to show on things I've seen footage that will eventually end up on my Clips channel. And it'll probably be a while because I'm just barely now getting caught up on all my vlog videos, and I'm gonna have this pickup to do to edit and all that. And then once I'm done with it, I might actually be able to make some progress on the Clips content, the compilations. So those will hopefully be coming really soon after you see this. If at least one, if not two, those perhaps by the time I get to this load's receiver, if I'm lucky. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're getting there, or we're trying to. All right, I'm going to zoom in here. Now we're going to a place called Peri and Sons. Alright, let me zoom in here. Okay, now right behind, if you follow this street, right behind us, if you go straight back, you'll end up at the town of Silver Springs. If you keep going north on 95 alternate, you end up in Fernley. Or if you're coming from like Walmart and McCarran, then I come across US 50 from USA Parkway, and then turn out the roundabout there in Silver Springs. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get zoomed in though for you guys. Before we get to the shipper, we're going to have to scale, empty, and show you the place we're going to. It's a place called Hay Growers. It's also right here on this road. It'll be on the right side, right after we get past the three-way over here where, okay, if you make the left turn to stay on 95 alternate, right after that left turn, we're going to stay straight, but if you were to turn left on 95 alternate, I think that's the street, go like a very short distance past that on the right side. That'll be the lot where the scale is. This scale is cash only, so make sure you bring cash with you. I called them up to double check what the price is right now, and I think she said it was like $12.50 or $12 or something like that for the first way, and then I don't know, like $2 or $3 or whatever it was for the reway. So basically, make sure you bring at least $15 with you in cash if you're going to pick this load up. Now you will get a receipt, and remember, make sure you just claim it on your trip sheet, trip pack, whatever your company uses. Should get reimbursed for it, unless you drive for a company that doesn't treat you well and makes you pay for your own scales and pays you shit. Western Express or a couple others I've heard. CRST, I think I've heard they do that too. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've got friends who used to drive for those companies who've told me that that's how it is there. I say that's bullshit. That's a good way to get drivers to have overweight and overlength tickets, because they don't want to have to pay for pay to scale loads that really should be scaled. Alright, so kind of a quick little thing here. We're really short on time here, less than 10 miles away now from the shipper, and even less than that from our scale. Alright, so there are a few videos that I'll just kind of make note of that you guys, I don't know, might check out, or at least a couple of them that are trucking related. Now the first one, my friend Ryan, who's also here on YouTube as Handies, now he sent me the link to a video on YouTube, I think it was, yeah, it was basically, turned out, I had to do some research on it, but it turned out it was on Interstate 10 in Arizona, in between Wilcox and Bowie, over in southeastern Arizona. Basically, an RV crossed over the median. It was westbound, crossed over the median, and then veered right into the side of a semi going eastbound. Turned out, I guess both occupants of the RV died in the crash. The semi driver, as I understand, survived. And then the dash cam driver was back behind both of these, was back behind the semi that got hit. And so he got basically a front row view of the entire incident. Made a huge mess. Even the dash cam guy even had to go through some of the debris that was left over before he could come to a full stop. Pretty nasty. Yeah, after Ryan sent me that though, I end up on Reddit, kind of going through stuff on there, and I come across that same video posted on there too. And then not too long after, I'm on Reddit again, and I realized there was another one there where it was a young male driving a semi on a 2-lane highway, stupidly decided to, well, okay, in all fairness, when he started, he went to pass a slower vehicle. In all fairness, when he started to pass the other vehicle, he was in a legit passing zone. But then shortly after, he got about, right, I think just almost to the side of the slower vehicle, it turned into a no passing area, in which case, by law, you're supposed to back off and get behind him. Yeah, in this case here, though, he kept going. And he was looked like he was kind of giggling about something. I don't know if he was on the phone listening to a friend talking to him or somebody else, or if he was listening to comedy, or maybe he had some kind of show or movie or whatever playing that you couldn't really see from the interior camera view. I'm not really sure, but anyway, he goes to pass this slower vehicle. And all of a sudden, here comes a four-wheeler coming right at him. And I'm not sure he even made any effort at all to slow down. And nor do I think the slower vehicle he was passing make any effort to slow down or move over or whatever. Now, there are a whole bunch of mistakes made here, not just the driver in question. Ultimately, the driver of the semi is so super duper at fault. However, when you're in that kind of situation, this is one thing that I really absolutely hate about 2-lane highways. And I had one like this just come up on me just recently on US 54, where another truck that was only going 2 miles an hour faster than me decided he was going to try to pass me on US 54 in New Mexico. If you guys are familiar with 54 in New Mexico, it's a little hilly. And at night, or you can't really see who's coming. Or actually during the daytime, it's even harder to see who's coming over the sides, over the tops of those hills. At night, at least you can kind of get a glimpse of someone's headlight aura, but you can't necessarily tell if they're close or far away. Anyway, yeah, this guy, this car comes up, and I guess it's a woman and her child in the car. All of a sudden, they realize they weren't going to make it. They decide to go over to veer over to the right. Over to the right to try to avoid the head-on collision, but the problem is the trucker ends up swerving over the same direction, and they still end up colliding head-on, and he ends up killing the woman and her kid. I'm pretty certain he's going to be in prison for manslaughter on that one. Then ironic, coincidentally, Ryan, same guy I was talking about earlier, he sends me a link to another video, and I realize it's the same damn video. So, kind of funny. I don't know if he got it off of Reddit or off of, I just found it on YouTube or some other source or whatever. I don't know. Ryan, you watch my channel a fair amount, so where'd you find them at on your own? Because I know the one you sent me originally was a YouTube link. Alright, we're real close here. Whoa. That's not very smart there, guy. Alright, so right here where this pickup's turning this 95 alternate. We're going to go straight ahead. And this lot right over here on the other side of these trees is where the scale is at. We're going to get on it and go inside the building. And wait. Alright, now it's this next one up here. Damn it. Alright. Okay, there's the next inside. I'm going to go ahead and at least get off the road so I can go through the dirt part of the lot so at least these other vehicles here on the highway can get around me. Get our speed down so we're not kicking up so much dust. Alright, lastly, the other ones are going to be rather disturbing for some of you guys to watch. I'll just tell you about them. I don't use TikTok a lot, but sometimes I do. And the whole reason why I don't like to go on TikTok is there's too much brain dead shit on there. Just someone posting stuff that's clearly just them posting something out of boredom therapy. You know, like them lip syncing to something or whatever. That's all a waste of my time watching all that crap on there. You know, I like going on TikTok to see maybe how my friends are doing. Like my friend Brian, maybe he sometimes posts stuff about this ambulance that he bought. I like to see what's going on with that project or whatever else he likes to put on there that's not, brain dead kind of stuff. A few other people I'll post, I'll watch stuff. I don't watch a hell of a lot though. And stop before scaling. Alright. I'm going to go inside real quick and double check because I see the sign there. And come on, let me out of, I want to get out of driving mode so I can at least get into on duty. Alright guys, let me get my customer up on here now. Alright, yeah, it should be the same address that I've been to last time. I'm getting my zoom set up there. Okay. So we're 33.9 something is our empty weight. Topped off top off all of your tanks, everything you can before you come over here to scale. Because when you pick up your load, they're going to put as much weight on you as they can. So yeah, they'll need your empty weight so they know how much weight they can put in your trailer. And if you want to make sure you can put a full load of fuel on, make sure it's full beforehand. A lot of times I don't normally show up at shippers with a full load of fuel. I usually will maybe do half a tank or something like that. Okay, so the TikTok video I was going to mention though, turned out it was like a young goat sitting there kind of lame. I didn't know why it was lame. Then I realized there was a Komodo dragon right there next to it. And then next thing you know, the Komodo dragon eats the goat whole. Like, holy shit. It's that's nature at work there. It's to an extent, but there is a question that I have about why was the goat, how did the goat end up there in that situation there? There was some speculation in the comments that whoever the person was videotaping this might have broken the goat's legs to make it lame. And then next thing you know, the Komodo dragon just comes up and chomps the goat's head, and then smashes down on the whole chest area of it, and then swallows the whole damn thing. Like, holy shit. Yeah, I know it'll be upsetting for some of you guys to be able to watch. Again, that's nature, carnivores at work. Thank God we don't have Komodo dragons in America. I'll just say that. At least not unless they're in like some zoos or something, and even then, I don't know. I doubt they'd even be there. I don't know. It makes me curious, actually. Are there any zoos or wildlife places in America, or actually anywhere outside the island of Komodo, that actually have Komodo dragons? I don't know. I'm curious about that. I know Arizona, they have a lizard that it's called a Gila monster, or Gila monster. I've never seen a Gila monster in person personally, but they're kind of similar looking to a Komodo dragon, I guess, but I guess smaller. Yeah, I'm not even really sure how aggressive Gila monsters even are. I know Komodo dragons are very aggressive when they're on. Humans, they'll see his food easily. If you don't know, they'll take a bite out of their prey, and then their prey will run off. But then their saliva, I guess, has like these anticoagulants and stuff in there that kind of get them all sick and lame and whatever. And then they come back and take their bite. There was another one I saw. It was like a hog of some sort, like a wild boar or hog or something. There was a pretty big one. I could see him trying to taking bites out of the hog, but the hog was also trying to fight back. But he was laying on his side lame, and I don't know whatever happened on that one. I don't know if you ever ate the hog, because I'm like, well, that's a pretty damn big hog, even bigger than the dragon was. I'm like, I don't know if this thing can even eat that thing. Alright, now right up ahead there you see our those buildings on the left. That'll be Peri and Sons. I can't remember if there's any parking per se on the east side of the highway where their building is. I usually park over on the right, over on the other. Last time I came over here, at least. You can see this drop lot over here where you see some trailers. I see a CTI trailer and some other stuff over there. I usually just park over there and then just walk across the street to check in. Now, it is a produce shipper, so make sure, as usual with produce, make sure you have your trailer license plate info written down, because they usually always want that information. Alright, how about... I don't want to slow down too fast for this car there, but... I don't want to get stuck here behind these guys either, so let me get turned around. I don't recall how this setup is here, but... And then it gives me an excuse to go walk by my trailer, so... If I park facing that way, then I'll have to walk the opposite direction where I want to go to get to look at my trailer license plate. But like this, I can just walk straight. I have to go that way anyway, so I just look at it on the way to the office. Alright, how about... that should be good. Alright, so I'm going to go get checked in. Looks like we're probably going to be waiting to dock in, more than likely. So, we'll see how things go here. Alright guys, we are ready to dock in now. It is 18:35 now. We've been here for, what, a good 3 hours and 45 minutes. That's after we've already checked in, so... We're going to be docking into door 2. I'll come around this way so I minimize the amount of time I go across the street. Or that I'm on the highway there. Okay, can't quite tell if someone is in that door. Just in case, I'll put this on. Yeah, it looks like we won't need it, but you never know with traffic. Okay, see. Yeah, 2's the second one over, the one next to, this red Freightliner right there, so. As you see, a very easy setup here. And it turned out that JCT driver I saw earlier, well, the other JCT truck, is when I went to scale my, get my empty weight. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. Oops. I'm lined up for door 1, but that's alright. I'm just... Alright, so anyway. Yeah, because the lady at the scale was telling me she said there was another JCT who had scaled in not too long, scaled empty not too long before. And she gave me the truck number. I was like, that number sounds familiar. I was pretty sure I knew who it was, but I wasn't positive. Yeah, when I went to check in, yeah, it turned out, yeah, I do know them. I'm not like friends with them, whatever, but we know each other, and we were, you know, I was in the wife half I was talking to, because she was the one driving. She got loaded, she docked in around the same time I was walking back to my truck earlier, and I know I watched her leave earlier, so. Now we had a bit of a delay here because I guess they had no light. Yeah, the lights went out or something when I was checking in. And so she said that, yeah, and she didn't even know this, yeah, this would be the shipping clerk. Did not know the status of my load. Yeah, I didn't know the status of my load, and they said they'd just call. Alright, we'll have some more on the way out. Good. Alright guys, we're already done loading. So we're only in the door for about 40 minutes, not quite 40 minutes. Alright, yeah, I'd keep my eye on that guy over there. Alright, we're good. Not a good practice to be standing next to the dock door, next to your trailer while people are maneuvering there, but he's a flatbedder. Now, this is a weird thing about onion shippers. That's pretty much the only place where you'll see flatbedders docking in next to reefer drivers. It's kind of funny in a way. And what's even more funny is that they can be going all the way across the country with their load just like me, and their load will be completely exposed to the elements and mine won't be. Yeah, I have my reefer set at 50 degrees. And let me see, why is that light not that right? We're good. Alright, let me get my doors shut and checked out, and we'll get out of here. Alright guys, we're ready to head out of here now. 7:21. Shouldn't have any problem scaling it, but we'll go ahead and use that scale down the street just in case. It's only a couple bucks to reweigh anyway, and it's right there. There's no reason not to use it. Alright, looks like we're clear. Come on. Okay, so it's only a 36,000 pound load. So I don't expect that there will be any problems scaling, especially we're not even in California, and we won't be in California, and there are no states anywhere between here and the receiver, which we'll talk about here in a second, that have axle length restrictions that I need to worry about. I can have the tandems wherever I want them or need them to be, and we're good. Let me get the hay growers back on my map, so I don't accidentally overshoot them, and then get my screen recorder set up for you guys. Okay, so alright, so where is this load going to? It is going to the Walmart distribution center. And why is my cruise control not setting? Huh, interesting. That's weird. It's armed. Yeah, I don't know why it's not setting. Oh well. Maybe later on. There's no problems with the system, so I'm not sure why it's not, but okay. So anyways, go to the Walmart distribution center in Terrell, Texas. Let's go ahead and get this scaled out first, and then when I get through sending my loaded call and all that, we'll kind of go over the route plan and whatnot. We'll just go on high speed for you guys for a second, though. Alright, so yeah, truck pulling out helped me out here. With it being dark, it's hard to see exactly how close I really am, because I don't trust what the map says. Sometimes it's you'll come up on a place faster than you're expecting. This should be it right here. Alright, yeah. Hardly see, it's not well lit, so I can't tell where the scale, because I knew there was another spot where there looked like there used to be a scale or something, basically where that pickup is parked. Okay, let me get checked out here, scaled out here. Alright guys, we are done here. Our weights are all good. I think 31 something on the drive, 32 something on the tandems, like 11.8 or whatever it was on the steers. So we'll wait on this truck to go by here, and then okay, you can see on my map there, we're going to Terrell, Texas. Routage generally is showing you there. Okay, we're going to make a left here onto the highway. Right up here where this gas station is at, we're going to make a right turn. That'll be 95 alternate. Take 95 alternate down to, I forget the name of that town. I know it has that SCH word in letter in it, though. Thing I was talking about recently. Basically just north of Walker Lake. Then we'll head south there on 95. Well, basically we're 95 alternate and 95 meet up. Shit. Oh, that's the gas station here. Fuck. Yeah, I turned prematurely here, but I think I can turn over and come out the other end here where this guy's at. Yeah. You know what? Well, screw it. Yeah, I was already figuring I'll stop in Hawthorne anyway. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and press on. Yeah, we'll get on to 95 alternate here. We'll take it down to 95, like I said. We'll go right past Walker Lake into the town of Hawthorne. And we'll end up through Mina. Yeah, what's that other town there? We'll basically also end up going through Tonopah or Tonopah, Nevada. Eventually down into Las Vegas. Alright, yeah, Las Vegas, and then work your way down to Kingman, Arizona. Take the Interstate 40 across from Kingman over to Amarillo, Texas, Tejas. And US 287 down from Amarillo down to the Fort Worth area. And then Terrell is about a half-hour drive or so, roughly east of Dallas, along Interstate 20, right where I-20 and US 80 meet up. So that'll be the plan. See here, it's a 1,600-mile trip. Should be able to cover probably a good 600 of it tonight. Damn it. Freaking cruise control doesn't want to work for shit. I might have to like shut down the truck and restart it. See if that helps. But sometimes it's just a little computer issue. Yeah, maybe I'll try that out when I stop in Hawthorne. I'm planning on stopping there regardless. So, all right. Otherwise, yeah, that's what's going on. 1623 on the miles. That'll take about 27 or so hours. Or actually, we'll have to add a little bit more time to that. All right, we're gonna make a turn right here, left. Got the stop sign. Yeah, I was like, man, I was just remembering, oh yeah, there's another turn I'm supposed to make here. And I looked down and like, oh yeah, it's right here. And because I also saw the signs up there just before the intersection. And yeah, and I've been through here a number of times. All right. Oh, you guys have a great night. We're gonna, yeah, Skurs, that's where it's at. You have a good night. So we'll see you guys probably in Terrell. All right, we'll see ya.